Brothers.
Hey, listen, this is DuWayne Reed here, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Making Cocktails with DuWayne Reed. We've made a few cocktails, we've talked about some tools, and today we're going to explore a new beverage. Today we're going to be talking about a drink called the Rusty Nail. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of a Rusty Nail, but this drink dates back to the late 1930s and early 1940s. It was believed to have been invented over in Europe for some British traditional trade show thing that was going on, but legend has it that it also was invented in the late 60s and early 70s. There's just a whole lot of just conjecture about where this drink came from. But the idea of the drink is you're going to take some Drambuie. Drambuie, that's a Scotch liqueur. It's got heather, honey, herbs, and spices in it. It's very, very sweet. And you mix this with some Scotch. And then here I have some Johnnie Walker Black. I like Johnnie Walker Black. It's probably one of my favorite go-to Scotches. Now, the ratio of the Drambuie to the Scotch is up for debate. You can make it however you want, of course, as long as you're having it with Drambuie and Scotch. Now, my ratio is 3-to-1. 3 parts Scotch, 1 part Drambuie. I don't like a really sweet drink, but I got some buddies, my brothers, they like it like a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1, where it's a lot sweeter. Right, Tommy? But a lot sweeter. And also, you're supposed to mix it over ice. But today, it's a cold, dreary day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mix it up, drink it neat, and I'm going to sip on it so it'll be just nice and warm. Give it a nice warm, fuzzy feeling on the inside that DuWayne really likes to have. So here we go. We're going to take our Drambuie and mix 1 part of the Drambuie. I'm doing 1 ounce Drambuie right there. And this is going to be a lot of alcohol. This is 40% alcohol by volume. We're going to take our Johnnie Walker Black here. And we're going to get 3 pots. We're going to go 1. And we're going to go 2. And we're gonna go 3. Now, total alcohol, that's 4 whole ounces. 3 ounces of Scotch at 40% alcohol by volume, which is 80 proof. And then 1 ounce of Drambuie, which is 40% alcohol by volume, which is 80 proof. So that's 4 ounces of alcohol in here. And it's nice, and it's sweet, and it's warm, and it's nice and delicious. I highly recommend you get yourself some of that there Drambuie and keep it on your shelf. I know I didn't have it in my original mixes that you would have for your beverages, but it is a good one to have. Now, you can also, instead of using Scotch, if you want to use a bourbon or a rye, then you got yourself a Rusty Spike. So, Scotch is a Rusty Nail, rye or bourbon, a Rusty Spike. It's got a nice smell of the honeys and the spices and the herbs and the sweetness. You can smell it all. And with the Johnnie Walker Black, it gives a little bit of smoke, a little bit of peat, just a slight amount. That's a good blended Scotch. It has a nice amount of smoke and peat in it, and it's really smooth, and I like it a lot. That's good. A nice sipping whiskey. A nice sipping cocktail. Again, this is DuWayne Reed saying, go on out there. Get yourself some Drambuie. Get yourself some Scotch. Scotch of your choice. If you really want to be crazy, put some Lafroig in there. This is the peatiest, smokiest, most wonderful Scotch out there that normal people can't handle. And I like it. Again, Rusty Nail. This is DuWayne Reed. I'm out.
Reed Brothers.